What is up? This is Rocket Man. We're actually going to do some critiquing of my battles here and some online play of Pokemon TCG Pocket. Now, me personally, I think going second in TCG Pocket just gives you advantage overall, period. So based on my opponent's play here, it looks like they're trying to find their Starmie EX, and they kind of set themselves up to play that way too. Alright, so the nice pool there with Frostmoth, that helps me out later. Lapras EX is a pretty good move. We're going to play that. Alright, the most important thing here is to make sure we have an offensive. So we're going to power up our Goldeen. I do have a Sea King in this deck somewhere. It's a one-cost hit, but it's a coin flip to see it's effective or not. Looks like my opponent didn't do much, but again, they are setting up for Starmie EX, so I got to be mindful of that. I actually love this alternate art Lapras, but unfortunately I don't have any room on my bench. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my Frostmoth here. Frostmoth's attack Powder Snow is a 2-cost energy, and it actually puts my opponent's active Pokemon to sleep, which will be super beneficial later. And just like I feared, Starmie EX hits the floor. When you combo this with Misty's supporter card, you can actually add as many water energy as you can until you flip a Tails, which my opponent gets 2 here, and immediately puts it into attack position, and now we're going up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. So here's 2 best efforts moving forward. Now that we're down 1-0, we got to try to think of a comeback here, shall we? So I'm thinking Frostmoth is going to be my best bet. Mainly hoping to be able to utilize Powered Snow to be able to put my opponent to sleep for hopefully their turn when they attack. Like I mentioned earlier, we're going to try to use Powdered Snow, and now my opponent is going to be asleep. The difference here is that when it goes to their turn, they flip a coin. If heads, they're not asleep anymore, and they recovered from it. So we're going to be hurting. So it's interesting that they actually use Sabrina's supporter card here. Honestly, they're probably trying to get a heavy hitter out of the way. Articuno's an obvious choice, but to me, that just gives me another turn to set up potentially my Lapras if I can. So future Rocket Man here said it correctly a little bit ago. You're going to catch my biggest mistake in this battle right here. Yeah, playing the full art Lapras, not a bad move. But I waste a full energy because Articuno was already going to faint. But in this battle, I wanted to try to get Frostmoth out there and put it to sleep, which, okay, not a bad idea. And as you probably already heard, hindsight's always 20/20. Luckily, this is just Pokemon. Luckily, they flip Tails, so Starmie EX still falls asleep on their turn, but it still really wasn't that an effective move. With my opponent now healing up, I'm still 2 moves out with Frostmoth if I elect to keep Frostmoth out there. Could be a good move, could be a bad move. My opponent still is asleep, so they can't retreat, which is okay. Again, future me is pondering what the hell I was trying to do here. I did the right thing. I don't even know why I was considering the Lapras full art, but here I am. It is what it is. Do Powdered Snow again. My opponent's still asleep, so that's cool, great, wonderful, but now they are awake, and let the floodgates open again. Yeah, we saw this coming really quick. Hydro Splash knocks out Frostmoth, which now I'm down 2-0. Trying our best to recoup, but I'm mostly left with no other option than to bring out my Lapras EX. With it being the higher HP, it can definitely take at least 1 turn there. I'll be able to knock it out after the fact. Realistically, I probably should have conceded here and made this video a lot shorter, but in the effort of trying to be better, I don't like to concede, and that's probably a weakness on my part because there's really no way for me to win this one. As you probably already seen in watching this video, you could probably pick out 1 or 2 moves relatively quickly that probably could have changed the outcome, so let me know in the comments what you think I could have done differently. In reviewing this gameplay footage, this is probably my best turn out of the whole match play, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I'm going to evolve Psyduck into Golduck. The Misty card helps, but I don't get any luck on the flips here, which sucks, but it does give me another energy to pull. Add that to Lapras, use both of my potions, and Lapras EX, when using its attack, gives me another 20 HP, so I literally added 60 HP this turn, which very beneficial, might save me a little bit, but still not enough to win this match in my opinion. Alright, it's all tied up 2-2. It's still very unlikely that I will win this match, but I'm going to give it my best. Obviously, the other Starmie EX is going to come out, which obviously their next heavy hitter on the bench. Alright, with that attack there, I'm pretty much down to my last turn in my opinion. So Hopefully I could turn a tide with this Misty Supporter card. And unfortunately, really unfortunate rather, I do not have the coin in my favor, and I don't get any help from this card, which a lot of other times I see people use this against me. They'll get like 2 minimum, or at least 1, and I get nothing here. So I attack, try to heal up a little bit, knowing full well that next turn I'm pretty much done for. And they seal the deal here, and that is a game and utter defeat. So if you made it this far, make sure you hit like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I am more than willing to put forth the effort if it actually does anything. And let me know in the comments what you would have done differently. I think there's a lot of things I could learn from this, and we can do better.